Alright, sorry for the delays. A little bit of technical difficulties. I've never set up a stream before, but I decided to go ahead and figure it out right now. The concept is Drytron Herald in the beginner tier and the bronze tier. As you can see, I'm a low ranked player. I have an account that's 14 days old. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In 10 years. I have no standard duels whatsoever at all. I messed around in the Fusion tournament, had some fun with that. Nothing exciting to be seen down there, but the main thing is just been doing solo mode so that I can free to play build what I consider to be a fairly top tier deck. I'll go through that real quick. It's Drytron Herald, no surprises here. Weird choice with Lava Golem, but I think I can take that back from the opponent's field with my relinquished anima. Other than that, everything in here is pretty standard Drytron Herald, and let's just go ahead and start off my very first ranked duel. Okay, almost started with the starting deck instead there. That's not what I want. Okay. Alright, so apparently this is called rookie tier, not beginner tier. I don't even know the terminology. Alright, Kixaru. You see this little rescue rabbit over here, the basic player avatar. I have no customizations on my field. I look as normal as possible so that this will be as unpleasant of a surprise as they can possibly experience. So I didn't open with any spells or traps, but as long as he doesn't put out like skill drain or something crazy first turn, I should be okay. Crap. I don't know what Adamancipator is. Straight up do not know what this is. I'm not going to negate it though because I need that in my hand to make Herald plays later on. Feel free to use the YouTube chat because you can probably give me some advice on that. I don't really know what any of this stuff is. Okay, so this thing gets redrawn, but whatever, I guess. Okay, so it's got an Iron Core of Kawakimaru going on. Wow, I'm assuming he's running rock monsters instead of the actual Iron Core card, but I don't know. He can tribute itself to negate a... How am I running into Crystron Halfkey Fibrax in the frickin' tier 2 rookie ranks? Okay, well, that's not pleasant. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this. I don't want to mess with whatever jank synchro he's about to put out. My bad. Right after I just read that, I forgot he could negate it. So I guess he's gonna pull out a token or something. Hopefully I can double trip both of these into Lava Golem without getting negated. Oh, never mind, he's doing something else. And he can switch controlled monsters if he points to it, so I should definitely try to avoid this middle card zone so that I can't fall into that. Well, okay, maybe I can just tribute off his... Okay, I don't know what he's doing. So he's gonna try and give me Link Spider 1-for-1 perhaps on if I put a monster here accidentally. It's weird that he's doing that on the first turn instead of trying to surprise me with it later on. that's a good sign. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and immediately do Lava Golem in this position. Tribute 2 monsters. 2. I'm gonna put lava in face up defense position in case I get negated somewhere along the lines. I guess it won't matter anyways. So let's see if I do this in the wrong order, it'll probably mess things up. Ash Blossom. Beautiful. I still get to use this optional effect of adding a fairy type monster from my deck to my hand, so I can either... Alright, so that was... I should have done that off of Alpha Thuban instead, so I'm kind of already on a down cycle. I'll go with a Diviner of the Herald and see what I can pull out of that. I don't even know why I can't normal summon right now, because Lava Golem took my normal summon. Tribute him out. Then add... I'm actually just going to add Draconids for right now. Go into Relinquished Anima, activate effect, take Lava Golem, go into the battle phase, hit for 3k, main phase 2, can't actually do anything, end my turn. Not the deck that I was expecting to go into at this tier, so I guess I have less room to make stupid mistakes than I thought I was going to. I was hoping that I'd go up against a starter deck or something easy to kill, but given that I got Ash Blossomed and everything else, I think I'm doing somewhat okay. Alright. Another one of these guys. I hate that he can negate a monster effect. That's really a big problem for my deck. Wow. I'm off to a really bad start. Oh my gosh. What even is this? I've never seen this card before. He has no hands, so he can't do the second one. So he's got to add it to... Can he do both effects in the same turn? Probably, why not? It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's new Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, okay, so he's gonna pull out another 5 cards at the top of his deck, pull out another special summon, probably another link play. Oh great, that one, that doesn't affect when he gets special summon, so I'm sure he's gonna pick that. Will I get OTK'd? That's the real question. Is he gonna put out 8,000 damage on the board? Oh my gosh, he's gonna do another 5 cards from the top of his deck, another rock monster special summon. And he can banish out of my graveyard, which means he's gonna take my Drytron away from me. This is terrible. I have to say this is not what I expected to happen this early. I would not think that people would be doing this until at least like silver rank, maybe gold. But I guess, why not? Okay, at least he got his monster negate off the board, but I assume that this thing is probably worse than that. Okay, spell trap card or effect, he can negate it. So any kind of spell or trap card, I'm gonna get negated. Good to know. Hmm, 500 life points. Heart of the cards, I guess I'm gonna... Wow, I'm having a bad time. So if I try to activate Drytron Fafnir while this guy is on the field, he's going to immediately negate it. If I try and pull a Drytron out of the graveyard, this guy's gonna negate it. And this thing, at least that thing's not a quick effect, so... Alright, I'm gonna try my best with some Diviner the Herald here. F and A, guys. Can he negate this? Ash Blossom. Wow. Cool. I can't play through this spell negate. Or through the if I drop Draconids and he banishes, if he quick effect banishes whatever with that card, then I'm gonna lose it. So I think I lose this duel regardless, but let me see if I can still get the effect off. If it lets me search the ritual, then at least I have another cost in my hand, but let's see if his effect does. Oh, it does not. Cool. Cool, guys. Sorry for letting you down here. I have no heart of the cards at the moment. Well, it's been fun. Okay. Why did I rank up for losing? Okay, guys. I successfully ranked up thanks to your help and support through the heart of the cards. Apparently, losing, I lost so well that I get to go into the next tier. Wow. I worked really hard for this promotion. Apparently. So if you guys have advice about what I should have done differently, I think last time maybe I should not have dropped those or Herald of Orange Light out of my hand. I should have just kept it for later, or maybe I should have used it earlier. What do you guys think? I can read the chat if you have insight there, because at least one of you is much more experienced as a duelist than I am. Crickets. Oh, I'm first. How'd that happen? Let's open with Cyber Emergency. Put some Drytrons into my hand. This is like a lot more of what I was hoping for last time. Can I pull off... Alright, if I do this in the wrong order, it'll mess me up. So if I pull Gamma L10 in first, I can drop these guys, end on L10 in, put it into Mu Beta Fafnir. No, I won't be able to detach. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'll drop him from my hand to keep field presence. I have no fairies in my hand, so I want to go into Draconids first. No reason to keep it in the hand, it's free tribute material, I guess. Shoot, okay, I misplayed that. I should have kept them in the hand because I could have shown him as a ritual monster for Delta Itasis effect, and then I would have been able to... This one's gonna get destroyed at the end of the turn. And then I would have been able to draw a card out of it, so I messed that one up. Need another copy of him so that I can pull out Medionis Drytron. Pulls it out of the graveyard, so it's like a freebie. Click on this guy, but then I take out his materials and not himself. Okay, so do I want to go into any link plays? Probably not. I still have a graveyard effect to activate. Yeah, I'll do it just in case. And end on that. So I accidentally neg-1'd myself by dropping Draconids before pulling the Delta Unicorn, whatever the hell. Whatever the heck, G-rated. Heckin' Drytrons in my graveyard. Delta Eltace. So, my bad on that one. But otherwise a pretty okay opening hand. Draconids can only banish face-up cards my opponent controls, so I guess he's going for face-down to see what? Why is he revealing Blue Eyes White Dragon? I don't know what that... Okay. Let's see. Once per turn you can target one monster. Oh yeah, I don't want him to do that. So I've got an extra copy of you, can get rid of you. Confirm, hopefully he can't quick effect it. Looks like he cannot. Okay. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so let's just go ahead and Cyber Emergency. Is he gonna negate it? Let's Special summon a blue eyes white dragon from my hand or graveyard. Set a spell or trap card directly from the deck. Which one do you think he's gonna do? Okay, interesting. So knowing that he did that, how can I play this? Alright, I already have Alpha Thuban in the grave, so I don't really need another copy of him. He'll bring this one out. I think this might be one of those like irrelevant plays, because I have Gamma Talon in my hand. I think either one of these is fine, but I'll just go with this because it feels safer. Okay. So now what I want to do is start recycling these guys. Alright, start with Alpha Thuban. Drop this guy out of my hand. I'm gonna add Quadrantes because I can reuse a Harpy's Feather Duster like effect to pop his back row as long as he doesn't stop me. Ooh, maybe I should have gone with Band 10. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. What is he doing? So he has something in his hand that he's able to use. Okay, this time I can drop the ritual because I have the ritual spell in my hand, so it won't cause me to neg one myself, which was irritating that I did last time. Is he just waiting for the right time to try and drop Ash Blossom? And he's not sure what to negate, I think is what's happening there. Okay. There you go, that's how that card's supposed to work. Before I forget, I'll put him in attack position. Now, gonna pull back Gamma Lieutenant to have more field presence. So I will drop. I'm gonna keep this guy in my hand just in case. Man, it's gonna give him the chance to respond every single time I do something. Alright, so the nice thing about this guy is that he can target the very thing that you just tributed for him, which is interesting, and it doesn't die at the end of the turn or anything. So if he doesn't respond to this, I'm gonna go straight into another Drytron move beta Fafnir. Take the defense position once. There's no quick effect that's like I don't think there's a quick effect he can stop me. Send another one to the graveyard. Oh, let's see what he's chaining to it. Lightning Storm is not a quick effect card, so I feel like I'm okay to keep these things in attack position as long as I can. Okay. Negates all my monster effects for the rest of the turn, but I can quick effect attach this to negate that. Yeah, sure, I'll negate your negate with my negate. That's what we do in Yu-Gi-Oh! These days. Okay, and so I will put... Which one is wrapped up with him is Gamma L10, so I'll put another Gamma L10 in the graveyard. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. So he has one material, and then I've got these guys here. So I should pull another Meteonis Drytron. Pull Quadrantids out. Oh shoot. Which one is it? It's this one. And then I'll drop this guy from the field, so that if he stops me from OTKing him, I'll still be able to pull back next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and activate that. Popped it. Oh, wow, I didn't even expect that to happen. I don't know why his stuff just died right now. Oh, and he's disconnecting. He doesn't like it either. So, should I keep going or should I just enter the battle phase? I could probably do more stuff, but I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, just in case he has... Oh, what was that? And attacking with the weaker monsters first, just in case he had Gorge the Emissary of Darkness, but I don't think it matters. Alright, so that duel was better than the first one. Okay, I'm now in the bronze tiers. I have so many gems I can't even hold them anymore. Alright. Okay, good. I'm going up against OPKY Joey or whatever, which I think is random. I think these random letters mean that it's not a real person. And so I guess at least I'll get a free win out of this, even if it's boring for you guys watching it, so sorry about that. I'm gonna start with pre-preparation of rights. There's only one valid target in my deck, but it does give me a little bit of card advantage because it's a +1. And actually, this is a really bad hand. Field or graveyard? Oh shoot. I can't do anything. Yeah, because even if I set this monster, I'm gonna basically lose the opportunity to use it later, so... Let's see if I can get OTK'd. Alright, yes, thank goodness I'm playing against nobody. Okay, so that was what I needed, obviously. But I still won't be able to trip it into anything, I don't think. At least until the next turn. I don't need either one of those. That's fine. Phase 2, go into Medianus Drytron. And Herald of Perfection is obviously not as ideal as Herald of Ultimateness, but I'll still take it. He negates all the same stuff, but except for summons. So it should be fine. If I was playing against somebody, I think I could drop Herald of Orange Light, pay Eve as a cost, and I think they'd both be in the graveyard for resolution, so at least I would be able to one card back from my deck from Herald of Orange late, which would be Diviner of the Herald, and I could use that to send Herald of Arclight from the extra deck to the graveyard so that I could search out a ritual card. Yeah, that guy's using a starter deck, he's not really playing. Okay. Whatever. I'm not playing against a real person. Let's just... Sure would be funny if somebody decided to actually play against me and then just normal summons a 1900 attack monster and attacks over Herald of Perfection. Okay, finally, stuff. Okay, so I should be able to go straight into Draconids, essentially. First I will return Medionis Drytron to my hand. Take this guy's attack because it's not going to matter. I'll tribute this guy on the field because he's going to bring it back at the same time. Maintain the same field presence. Go to Drytron Mubeta Fafnir after that. I did not realize that you could use Eva as material for that. I probably should have thought of that sooner. Just to get a positive card advantage out of that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna call over the grave his stuff so it stops asking me. I wouldn't do that in a real duel. Sorry, that was not very exciting, seeing as there was no actual opponent, but I did rank up, apparently. Somehow, it just lets me keep ranking up, I guess. Maybe Paco knows how that works. I'm clueless. Coin toss. H. Hubert 2009. That sounds like a real person. How did I win the? I thought I lost the coin toss. Okay. Alright, Herald of Arclight sent to the graveyard. That lets me search a ritual from my deck. I already have Mediana's Drytron in my hand. I already have, and I have Drytron Alpha Thuban in my, alright, so that means the smartest thing for me to use is Cyber Angel Ben 10. And Ben 10 just does not look like the cartoon show, but once it gets tributed, I can search out something. Boom, that counts as a tribute for some reason. Okay. Add the card from the deck to the hand. I don't really have enough Drytrons to be able to do any of the 4K guys, so I'll pick Herald of Ultimateness instead. Ah, shoot. I forgot that I had dropped Ben 10. No, I just double it up on this. Alright, I'll go all in on Herald. Yeah. I feel like I could have played this better. Something doesn't seem quite right. First turn, 10th position. Set in an unoccupied column. Definitely don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. Alright. So I do have 2 fairies in the graveyard already, so if I drop Ava, I can get a +2 out of it. So this one card here is 3 negates, and this is a 4th negate. He's got 5 cards in his hand, so I can negate 4 of those 5 cards, theoretically. Ideally, most toxic deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! What is this? I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna negate it. I'm assuming he's baiting me on it, right? He thinks that I probably only have 1 or 2 negates in my hand. Or did he not see me search Ava? Or maybe he just wasn't paying attention, I don't know. But this is getting banished, this is getting banished. Herald of Orange Light, and my final copy of Diviner the Herald. Boom. So if I drop another Ava, I can only banish 1 more because it's got to be monsters with different card effects. So I can't negate a set, so I guess that's what he decided to do at this time. Alright. Cyber Emergency, that's fairly ideal, because it should allow me to go into better Drytron plays. Go ahead and negate it. I will negate your negate. Max C. Herald of Ultimate. Wait, no. Called by the Grave can stop Max C. I won't even take neg 1 out of my hand. add from my deck to my hand. I was not paying attention for a second there, reading the chat. Okay, Cyber Emergency, that's what we're doing here. Lost track of it. Alright, so I've already got Alpha Thuban in there, and I can pretty much get... Alright, so I'm just going to take this for field presence, and so I can go into Ixies. Right? That makes sense, maybe. Okay, so I think I want to go into Quadrantids so that I can pop his back row. I'll distribute this guy because I'm going to bring him right back and he'll be at 2k attack again. Okay. Gain a little bit of card advantage out of that by pulling Delta Altace back. I can drop Quadrantids out of my hand because I'm going to be able to pull them from the graveyard with the Meteonis Drytron, which I can show right here to do the draw. So I'm going to go ahead and play that now. Make sure I see what my options are. I'm gonna pop his back row at this point in time. Okay, that doesn't seem to have a graveyard effect. I haven't done my normal summon yet. Well, I guess I don't have to. FYI, I was gonna put out Diviner the Herald, and I was gonna go into that return to the hand Ixies, or I'm sorry, Synchro Monster. It's rank 7, so I would have been able to attack directly with everything and not risk triggering any type of monster effect. Okay, ranked up. Alright, we both have a rank up on the line, so hopefully Power over here is a worthy opponent. How did I go first? Alright. Let's see if he negates this. I gotta tribute this one down because I need him to be in the graveyard so I can pull him back out later to get Meteonis Drytron from my deck. Okay, that's waiting for a response. Can I play through waiting for a response? Okay. He said no, he can't do Drytrons. opponent is choosing. Go in second, that makes sense. Good game, Ninja Man. Necro Value, shoot. I think that can negate graveyard effects. If he puts Necro Valley on the field before I can go into Herald of Ultimateness, then I may be in a lot of trouble. Cards in the graveyard cannot be banished. Negate any card effect that would move a card in the graveyard to a different place. That counts special summons, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I think all I can play is what I can pull from my hand. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, so straight negate. Does that mean... Okay, well I can still activate this thing. I think I have to go into Herald even though I have no negate materials, because once I lose these guys into the graveyard I'll have nothing unless... I don't know if Necro Valley is going to negate that. That would move a card in the graveyard to a different place. No, Diviner of the Herald is not moving a card from the graveyard to a different place, so I think I can still play that. Well, let me know if I'm wrong, or I guess Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just gonna let me know if I'm wrong when I lose. I can't activate that effect again. Let's try and bait it out first, if he has another negate out. Quadrantids. Alright, I'm gonna try and do a non-graveyard Quadrantid summon. I hope you can't negate this guy. Oh yeah, I'm back in business. Let's see. I'll wait on that. He has one card in his hand. So what do I want to do? Do I want to pop an attack? No, I'll do Herald of the Arclight so that I can put a ritual back into my hand and I can pull Drytrons out of the grave. If I sacrifice 1,000 attack off of Quadrantids, I can go back and actually no. I'll just pull another copy out here. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to their max. I might try and just do this, seeing as I can see if I can do more damage to him. Nope. He didn't want me to do that. I was gonna go into that rank 6 Ixies, by the way. Beatrice, whatever her name is, because Diviner the Herald was temporarily level 6 for that turn. So I was gonna be able to use Ben 10 plus Diviner. Oh, look at this card. Now this is a real card right here, boys. Bat. I don't think I'll ever get a card better than this. With a more original name, man. Classic Yu-Gi-Oh right there. Okay, we're both up to try and gain a rank, Dark Rose. Finally, I get to go first. Now let's see if I get a good opening hand, and maybe I can put out Herald of Ultimateness and see if we get a first turn fold or something. Okay, get some lava and ash blossom going on here. So wait on that one. Cyber Emergency first. Okay, he didn't have hand traps, so that's not looking great for him. I'll do this one first. Dang, I should have done that in the opposite order. I should have just went with the pre-preparation fights first. Is my screen flashing over here? I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, Mubeta Fafnir. Alright, should I go into... How many fairies do I have? I have 0 fairies. But I can get 1 out of Preparation of Rites. I'm gonna push my luck here and just try this. Maybe I'll draw something that I need. Something, I guess. Okay. Preparation of Rites, get Benton into my hand, and recall Mediana's Drytron. I could be a weirdo and summon Cyber Angel Natasha, but I'd rather just keep it in my hand for potential negates, and I'll end my turn. So I've got a negate on this guy for a spell and trap card. But I don't have a Machine Ritual, so never mind. But I have Herald of Ultimateness, so I've got 2 negates in my hand. Let's see if he can play through 2 negates. Harpy later. You use a special summon a Harpy monster from your deck with a different... Destroyed by your opponent. Okay, he's got nothing in his graveyard to special summon, so now is probably the best possible time to negate that. Probably what I should have done is I should have put Moon Beta Fafnir not in the extra zone, and then I should have gone into this. Another one. I think he's baiting me out. He's got better cards in his hand, but we'll live and learn. We'll see what he does. Summon. Okay, so he's gonna try and... So he's gonna special summon one, he's gonna return one of my guys to the field. That's not convenient, but not game ending. Gonna return it to my hand, I guess. Oh no, no, he messed up. He did it in the wrong order because this thing activates when he's normal summoned. Link plays, I don't know what these are. Or synchro rather. So I can't activate any effect or else he's gonna return it to my hand. So I just need to draw into another fairy type monster or else I'm gonna lose Herald of Ultimateness. Kind of. What is that? Okay, interesting. So, let me think about how to play this. Spell trap card effect is activated. Okay, so that's not monster effects, I don't think. So if I can just do stuff with monsters, then I should be okay. Right? Is that right? I don't know, guys. Somebody help me. Yeah, it looks like he could not negate that, so that's a good start. So, come on, Delta Altais, give me a draw. Give me a fairy type monster, please. Yes, excellent. So that means the thing that he's gonna do, I'm gonna negate it. For that one. Okay, so I can like I should be good either way, right? But we'll see. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna do something funny instead. This is why you gotta be careful about which monster zone you choose. Relinquished Anima time. Now you're not negating anything, so I've got that going for me. Give myself a free +1, and it's a fairy type monster I can use for discard for Herald if I have to. And I'm gonna go into Mubeta Fafnir. 1, 2. don't even know what to send to the graveyard because I feel like I have everything there I need already. Whatever. Extra copy. Get Mia and his Drytron. Pull out a 4K. Special summon Draconids. What else is in my graveyard? I don't need that right now. I have not normal summoned, but I don't think I need to. If you can't negate attacks, then I should be okay. Alright. Call that one a good duel. Alright, well it's getting late, but if you guys are still here, then I guess I should go until I lose. Oh, okay, well, time to lose is now, because I'm fighting against someone who has kanji in their name. Okay, so there's definitely a right and a wrong order of how to do this, and I am probably gonna mess it up. Okay, maybe not. Good job, guys. Definitely worked hard for that victory. No, getting hit up with another one. In the wrong time zone. This one looks Japanese. But I get to go first, which is weird. So he either plays a lot of hand traps, or maybe he just... I don't know. Who knows what he's doing. Is my connection not working? This seems like it's spinning longer than usual. Okay. Error. Jeez. Getting some long spins again. I don't know if this means that maybe Master Duel is just, it's done for tonight. Alright, I'll give it one more. I'll try exiting out real quick and then coming back in. And if it doesn't work, then that's it for tonight, guys. Okay. Zephyr main. Okay, a guy who has used some of his points to make some fancy looking deck protectors or whatever these are called. Guardian, Avatar, Mascot. He just activated Max C on his own turn. I'm feeling good about this one, guys. Oh boy. Unless he's gonna try and deck me out, there's no way. I feel like there's no way he would try to deck me out. I don't know what any of these cards are. I'm just gonna let him play his whole turn. Because if he special summons a bunch of stuff, I'll just draw cards out of it. He dropped the Called by the Grave, that's nice. He's definitely going to try an OTK, but I don't know, does he not realize he's in turn 1, he can't attack me, or am I missing something? I don't know. I just don't want to drop my Diviner of the Herald and have nothing else to play. I'm hoping that he ends on a board that has at least 2 monsters on it so that I can just go into Lava Golem. Man, I bet he's got a bunch of graveyard effects coming out soon because this is Cyberdark deck. So he's gonna draw 1 card once I tribute these guys. Oh, it's not. Union Carrier, I know that's something that's supposed to do something good. I don't know what he's doing. Power Bond. Man, this is weird. It's weird that he's doing this while going first. I'm really just counting on him having 2 monsters on the end of his turn for me to be able to Lava Golem them. And I hope that he can't negate them because I think that it's a cost. So now we're gonna find out. And I think that he's probably not happy about that, seeing as he dumped his entire hand into that. Let me make sure this effect doesn't do anything. Nope. Thanks, Zephyrmane. You tried. Nobody expects the Lava Golem. Okay, low 808. Hopefully I don't block you from gaining your rank here. Alright, so still pretty much a beginner with using this deck. I've got to think about which order to activate cards. Both of these guys here, I should be able to go into one of the 4K, like Drytron, Meteonis, Draconids, or Quadrantids. Since I don't have any fairies in my hand, I won't try for a Herald of Ultimateness and Chaos Space. Okay, so interesting. Some type of Chaos deck. Alright, so these two guys just bounce off of each other to get onto the field with 1800 and 1700. And they search each other no matter how they leave the field. Interesting. That's banish from the graveyard for a draw 1, I believe. Yeah. Interesting. But he can't special summon it until this guy's in the graveyard. Well, there we go. I don't know what Boot Sector launch is. This doesn't appear to be a quick effect, so that's good, I guess. Lost. Did he not add Boot Sector launch to his hand? Is he just using it for... I guess he didn't add it to his hand unless I missed it here. So he's just using it as a starter for Link plays. Okay, so I don't want to use my extra deck until I clear this guy off first. Dragon Ravine. So he can just discard. So he's pumping his graveyard quite a bit in this deck, which appears to be some sort of Chaos Dragoonity. Wow, he sent Nibiru? Okay, I didn't see that come in. Okay, so he's gonna be able to add a rocket monster from the deck to the hand. And that's Rocket Tracer, which has a quick effect. Interesting, so basically when I try and destroy one of his things, he's gonna quick effect into Rocket Tracer, I guess. Okay. So he's searching something from his deck to the graveyard. And then later on, there's a level 8 light or dark dragon in his Dragon Maids. I know I don't like playing against Dragon Maids, most likely. This guy has a long turn. So I'm assuming he's going to special summon a level 4 or lower dragon type monster from his graveyard. Maybe one that didn't have a once per turn effect, and then we'll see what he does with it. Now each effect is once per turn, and he already used it this turn. I don't know if he knew that, did it on purpose, or if he's just got, if he forgot. He's going into another Link 1 monster. Wow, you really got to plan this out. It's got to be a zone that 2 or more Link monsters point to, but that's nothing here. So I'm assuming he's just using him as a Link 1 material and he's going to go into some higher Link. Okay, weird. He's able to move it with this effect, or something. Yep, he moved it to another monster zone so he can put... so he can, wow, okay. So now both monsters point to this zone so he can bring something there from my graveyard. I really hope he doesn't have a negate for Lightning Storm, because it will be satisfying if he spends 15 minutes on his turn and then I just use Lightning Storm on his monsters. Well, he put it in defense mode though. Okay, so he's going to special summon 2 rocket monsters with different names from the hand in defense position. I assume that he didn't do it just for the 300 attack and defense. Oh shoot. Wow. So he's gonna... I don't know. The opponent's turn, he's gonna quick play stuff. I don't like that he's putting stuff in defense position because that really hurts my Lightning Storm ability. But if I can at least get this off of the field before... I don't know what he's doing. But before it returns something to my hand that I don't want to be returned to my hand, I think that would probably be ideal. So this thing looks important. So he's going to be able to come back from the graveyard at least once just by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from the hand to graveyard, so just like good old Chaos Emperor Dragon kind of monsters. Black Metal Dragon. I guess this one doesn't have red eyes, but otherwise... What? Field to the graveyard, okay. I hope this guy just ends his turn at some point. What in the world? So he's still gonna bring it back from the graveyard with his light and dark banishing effect. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, okay. Can target a face-up card my opponent controls, negate its effect. Target a tuner in the graveyard, special summon in defense position. So I'm really, really hoping that he can't negate this lightning storm. That's like my big out at this point. Okay, this guy's back. But this should be banished when he leaves the field now, at least. This guy has only 26 cards left in his deck. First turn. How is it able to pop that target with the target? Oh, that's not going to be artifact. Special summon the Dragon Maid. Defense position. Return it to the hand during the end phase, so he's going to add a Dragon Maid spell or trap card. He can't, at least he isn't able to enter the battle phase with this, though. Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. I know this is a good card. Don't know much about it. No. So he's making this thing into a dark monster for this turn. Weird. So he's gonna go into a fusion summon. I don't know why he did that. Do you think I should try playing Foolish Burial or something to bait him out of a negate? Gonna go for it. Alright. I think that probably he can negate this, but hopefully he doesn't. How does that count as a face-up card that the opponent controls? Oh, I forgot. In Master Duel, it counts as being face-up for this. Wow. For when it's activated. That is definitely not how Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to work, but I'll adapt to the new environment. So that's a once per turn negate, though. So let's see. I'll try Drytron Nova. It still starts a chain link. So that means he still has the ability to respond to something that I'm doing. tribute it to tribute something to return this to my hand? Is that what he's doing? If so, I think that's a significant misplay unless I'm misunderstanding something. Because putting this in my hand is just gonna let me use its effect, because he was here from Drytron. Okay, I'm okay with that. Although I don't know what his graveyard effect is. He's gonna special summon a dragon type monster from his hand or deck and make its attack and defense 0. He's going to be able to stop me when I target something. He'll just destroy it himself, so I guess that's something to consider. Alright, let's start. I guess either one of these is a risk. What can he chain again? Well, he chose not to, so that's good. I feel like I really would like to have some negates to put on the board, but I can't because I have no fairies in my hand. So I think the main thing I think I'm gonna try Quadrantids and pop his back row out and then just attack over something for 4,000. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm gonna try it. Guy's still thinking about what he's doing. Okay, let me see. If I do this in the wrong order, it will mess me up. But I'm not quite good at that yet. I'm gonna try dropping Aldaba into the graveyard. If he negates that, then I think I am in trouble. But I don't think it's a negate that he has, I think it's just this quick effect that it's letting him think. Okay, so that really helps that I have this in my hand. I wonder if he has 2 Nibiros in his deck and that's why he... Return them to the hand. I don't understand why he's doing that. I don't understand what just happened. Okay, so let's see what this thing is. Destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card from the hand or field to the graveyard, then target. So it can... So I don't really want Okay, and I can't target it for attacks either. Let's see if I can gain more options here. I don't know if it makes sense for me to go... I'm gonna do this out of my hand. Okay, so I think I should be able to... I should have paid attention to how many summons I was doing, because I think I could end up running into a Nibiru here. But I did not pay attention to that, so it's too late now. However, what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and before I forget, I'm just gonna take this thing with Relinquished Anima. Alright, so I did that, but now I'm going to go into Mubeta Fafnir. Definitely Draconids, because I can use his effect to start popping face-up cards over there. Right? Let me see. Yeah, I should be able to just get rid of the stuff. Now that that's in the graveyard, go for Preparation of Rites. I'll say Benton for a Tribute and Search later on. Ionis Drytron. Actually, I think I can go straight into Quadrantids as well. Let's see what my options are. I think I'm just going to go straight into Quadrantids. Yep, got him. Wow, that took forever. Sorry about the long turn there. Got the Dabbing Bunny, which I appreciate. Alright, I'm going second. So, got more ritual monsters in my hand than I would normally like to have. Weird, straight into the end phase. Okay, this guy's the opposite of the other guy in terms of how long he's spending on this. So any monster effect is activated. I think I can just go straight into... I guess I have to go into Herald of Ultimateness, which is not bad. But I'll drop Draconids out of my hand because otherwise I won't add up to 2,000. Yeah. Should I play this aggressively and go in attack position? Yeah, I should. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to burn. I'll have to burn a negate. Boy. Alright, let's see. Can he play through 3 negates? Okay, hopefully I draw a Drytron or something. Dang. Okay, should I attack into this monster? I guess I have to, right? I've got nothing else going on. Unless, no, I can't link into... That's a level 1 monster, that's a level 1 monster. No, I have literally no options. Unless I wanted to normal summon this guy. No, I don't. Wow, okay, that's my bad because it revealed it in the hand, so I apologize for not paying attention. Alright, that's helpful, I think. Well, I still can't pull back. Oh yeah, I can. He has a hand trap, I see. But that's okay. One of these Herald's orange light to negate that. I think that's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I accidentally used Herald of Orange Light's effect instead of Herald of Ultimateness' effect, so I just went neg1 for no reason whatsoever. go into Ben 10, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm just gonna make the same relinquished play. I don't know what I just did there. I almost went in the battle phase accidentally. Okay. Now, can I go into an OTK? We'll see. Yeah, I'll tribute Ben 10. That'll give me an extra search. Yep, that's helpful. I have not done a normal summon yet, so I'll take Diviner of the Herald. I can go into Mubeta Fafnir. Send a card to the graveyard. Not sure which one makes the most sense to do. Probably Alpha Thuban, because I don't have a copy of him in there yet. Alright, use the materials. Don't need to activate that for anything. Alright. I think you saw the writing on the wall on that one. Alright, I thought I was gonna lose sooner than this. Alright, what do you guys think? One more and two more. We'll see. If I have time, I'll try and do two more. If I rank up, I either make it to silver 2 or I lose, and then we'll call it a night because I've got other stuff I need to do, unfortunately. But I appreciate you guys watching. Going first. Based on this guy's name, he's probably a bot, but I don't want to assume that and then be wrong. So I'll still try and play it sensibly. Alright, so if I drop Draconids, I'll still pull them back out. So I think that makes the most sense. Alright, go into Mubeta Fafnir real quick. Keep the link space open just in case. Should I try and go into a second Mu Beta Fafnir? I probably won't have anything to do with it. May as well. That was my mistake. I didn't have a card in my hand to show. But I did put him on the field so I can drop 1,000 attack without it mattering, since I'll tribute him for the other guy. Question, how do I want to play this? Should I go into Masquerena? Yeah, because I need to have some Drytrons in my graveyard. I'm gonna end on that. Sorry, my typing in the chat is delayed because I'm trying to not delay the duel itself, and the chat is over like on the right side of the screen as compared to the duel being on the left screen. Got two monitors. But I appreciate your guys' patience in watching what I assume is a pretty boring live stream. Okay, yeah, this person's literally a bot, so as long as I can put out another 4K Drytron, I should be fine. Try and do it somewhat quickly here so that I'm not waiting for no reason. Okay, I could go into Mu Beta Fafnir, but I don't think I need to because this guy isn't actually playing. So I'm just gonna go a little bit faster. so I think I'll just try and get into silver tier 2 after this duel, and then I will call it. Okay. It's interesting to draw Ash Blossom. I only have like one copy of that card. So with Preparation of Rites, I can get a ritual monster. Start with Drytron Nova. And see if he negates it. Max C. Can I Ash Blossom Max C? Yes. It's arguable if I even need Alpha 2 Man because of sorry about that. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without messing up the order. Close call. I need to add Ben 10 to my hand first. Now that way I can go keep my field presence. Yeah, and I assume Draconids is the best choice in this situation. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm not sure what makes more sense here. I feel like I have more options with Diviner or the Herald. Yeah, this makes sense to me. Okay. Go with the Mu Beta Fafnir again. Yeah, Gamma L10 whoops. Okay, this way, if I use Gamma L10, I can drop Draconids and put 2 more monsters onto the field. Ah, shoot, I did that wrong. I should have waited until I had detached these materials. I guess I'm still learning this, sorry about that. So let's see if I can save myself with this Diviner of the Herald play here. Send Herald of the Arclight, be able to search and put... I would rather do Herald of Ultimateness, but I'm not going to be able to tribute it out with Mediona's Drytron if I lose the attack, unless I take it, unless I give up Mu Beta Fafnir. I guess I could do that. then I leave this person on the field. Yeah, I'll try it. That's fine. So then I'm going to go into this Cyber's Quantum Dragon and hope really hard that he thinks I have a negate in my hand, because I don't. But Draconids does have that quick effect. I don't know what this is. Yeah, that would not negate it, so I'm not going to burn through that negate. So I don't know what he's got that he's gonna try and out me. Interesting. He's using Called by the Grave without responding to something. Is he just seeing if I would negate it, or does he think, I mean, like, Mu Beta Fafnir has nothing to do with anything. I guess I just can't do it next turn. Send any number of other cards from your hand or field to the graveyard that many effect monsters my opponent controls. Attack is halved and their effects are negated, so I guess that sucks. Okay, good. So he thinks that I did have a negate here, which I did not. So if I quick effect pop these two monsters, well, I'm just gonna see if this works. Lose this guy. I know he's gonna add a level 4 dragon to his hand, but I'm hoping that that just doesn't work. Oh yeah, wow. That just didn't work for him, I think. And now I have an actual negate in my hand, which I did not that entire time. So that worked out pretty well for me. And I think I'm gonna have to call it here. So let me see. I'll pull up my comical stats. Oh, Souls of the Forgotten. Powerful card. Alright, so match history here tonight looked pretty good. Did have that one loss though. Right at the beginning. So you can see my data, 14 days of playing, and I've only dueled 13 times, and I have the 12 that you just watched me win. but that is just because I played solo mode to be able to build this Drytron deck before I started ever doing any of the ranked matches, so I kind of was hoping it would work out that way. I'm satisfied with the results, and I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna stop this